For joining us. I'm Katrina Smith, and it's Saturday, January 21st. Meteorologist Eric Gage is over in the Weather Center. It's snowy here on Smith Hill, but what's the forecast for the rest of us, Eric?
Yeah, so for right now, mainly higher elevation, seeing some light flurries, and for the most part, not expecting a lot of accumulation with this. This lake effect will come to an end by this afternoon. Quiet weather, but then we return to snow as you head into tomorrow night. Let's take a live look outside. Our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler the radar. As you can see right here, if you press play, you're seeing some very minor lake effect. You can see it moving right off the Finger Lakes, actually just south of Syracuse as well. It's being barely picked up on radar right now, but for the most part, as the wind direction shifts to the south, this lake effect will come to an end later on this morning. Current temperature 29 degrees. It feels like 21 with some gusty winds from the northwest this morning. Sunrise also 7:30 this morning too, so the days are slowly but surely getting longer. And for today, a high of 33 degrees with mostly cloudy skies. Again, we are tracking some more snow showers to arrive tomorrow. Some could be on the more wet and dense side, could produce some tricky travel situations. Look at that full forecast is coming up. Back to you, Katrina.
Thank you so much, Eric.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning. Happy Saturday. We are continuing to track some lingering clouds and a few light flurries this morning that will gradually come to an end by this afternoon. We then return to more snow showers as we arrive to tomorrow night. Let's take a live look outside. Our Oneonta camera brought to you by Mountain Ice Paint Gel. And as you can see right now, still a few light flurries moving across the area, but still not expecting an accumulation along with these snow showers, as well as taking a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler the radar. This is still more elevation based as well, with some areas in low elevation still barely seeing any snow. But for the most part, as wind shifts from the west up towards the south, these snow showers will come to an end, and we'll still be tracking even a peak of sunshine or two in the Mohawk Valley, but otherwise mostly quiet conditions for today. And in fact, temperatures only warming up into the lower 30s by this afternoon. So starting out in the 20s, warming up into the 30s. Along with that, looking at mostly cloudy skies for today. Once again, even a peak of sunshine or two in the Mohawk Valley by this evening. But then we return to more busy weather as we head into tomorrow. So your full weekend forecast right now, mostly cloudy today, highs in the lower 30s. Tomorrow a little bit warmer as warm air starts to arrive from the south, but then quiet weather in the afternoon makes way for more snowy conditions as we head into tomorrow evening. And in fact, a look at the snowfall forecast, not too much has changed with our forecast compared to last night, but we're still looking at 1 to 3 inches for most of central New York, with 3 to 5 inches generally south of the Mohawk Valley, mainly Otsego County. Now, along with that too, this is mainly elevation based. So due to the heavier, not heavier, but more dense and wet snow, this could cause some tricky travel, especially overnight. And in fact, the timing of this right now, still a little early, but 4 to 6 p.m. is when it initially starts to arrive, becomes more widespread between 6 and 8 p.m. tomorrow, and then 8 to 10 p.m. it will continue up north into Old Forge. Now, the current information we have right now is likely to start out as rain in the Mohawk Valley. So if you do see the snow start to arrive and it's still seeing rain showers, just wait a couple hours before the temperatures gradually cool down to below freezing. Along with that too, elevation-based hilltops in Otsego County could see greater than 6 inches of snow. Again, we're fine-tuning the track of this storm, and along with that, this is dense and wet snow, so this could produce some tricky travel situations. In fact, on our Skycast, still for today, relatively quiet weather, clouds lingering on, a few peaks of sunshine here and there, but still mainly overcast skies. Quiet weather tomorrow morning and early afternoon tomorrow before snow showers arrive, and still you see that rain in the Mohawk Valley, temperatures still above freezing, and the snow continues to become more widespread as we head into tomorrow night. So for today, high of 33 and mostly cloudy skies. Tonight cooling down into the lower 20s to mid 20s with cool and quiet conditions. Our 7-day forecast, weather remains relatively busy for the next 7 days, turning to a wintry mix possible on Wednesday and lingering snow Thursday and Friday. And our trivia question, what percentage of Earth's fresh water is frozen in ice caps and glaciers?
Let's see. I bet it's dwindling. 30%. 30% A.
30%. Well, yeah, and it's actually a lot,
Woo!
70%. So only just about 1% of Earth's fresh water is actually melted surface water that we can drink, like rivers and lakes.
knew?
Yeah, like almost all of it is either frozen or underground.
I had no idea. I'm really flabbergasted by that one. Thank you so much, Eric. Well, for the first time since taking off, welcome back and thank you for joining us for another half hour of News Channel 2 Weekend Today. I'm Katrina Smith. I'm going to get you right over to the Weather Center with meteorologist Eric Gage. Some of us are seeing a few flurries. It feels like winter this morning.
I know, and it's been hard to say for most of January. I woke up this morning, I saw a dusting of snow, and I don't think I've seen a dusting of snow where I live, at least since maybe even early on this month.
It's been
even last
rain.
year.
I know my kids have just been like, what is this?
Yeah, and so like we've been watching the setups, and a lot of setups for storms keep moving to more rain versus snow. And
Right.
it's been the pattern. We've been a very warm January. In fact, current temperatures this morning in the 20s. Skywatch is checking in at 28 in Westdale, 25 in Gray, 29 in New Hartford and Mohawk, as well as Clinton. Southern Valley's temperatures in the 20s as well. 28 in Cooperstown, at 26 in Edison, and 25 degrees in Hartwick. We are dealing with still some lingering light lake effect flurries this morning. And as we head into tomorrow, we're going to be talking about some travel impacts, especially for tomorrow night. More info on that coming up in just a minute. For today, though, high of 33 degrees with mostly cloudy skies again. Snow arriving tomorrow night. Full details on that and more are coming up. Back to you, Katrina.
Thank you so much, Eric. New this morning, if you weren't watching at the top of the
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning and welcome back. Mostly cloudy skies with cool temperatures across the area. Quiet weather for today as well as the first part of tomorrow before unsettled weather returns with snow by tomorrow night. Here's a live look outside our Cavvy Tower camera. It covered up a little bit of snow on the camera right now this morning, but still the snow is light. It's moving through the area for this morning and then weakening as we head into this afternoon. In fact, seeing some of those very light flurries from lake effect on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. If you have any plans this weekend for traveling or outdoor activities for this weekend, today as well as tomorrow, expect quiet weather at least for the afternoon hours. But as we head into tomorrow evening, things start to get more unsettled. But for today, though, temperatures warming up into the lower 30s, in the 20s this morning. Along with that, too, quiet weather today with clouds across the area with a peak of sunshine or two as we head into this evening. But for the most part, the big story is going to be tomorrow. Now, this is between 7 p.m. tomorrow and noon Monday. 1 to 3 inches for most of us. 3 to 5 inches south of the Mohawk Valley, just south of Little Falls. This could shift a little bit further north. This is going to be on the wet and more dense snow side. What this means is could be collecting, causing slushy roadways as well. Even with additional accumulation in higher elevations, upwards of 5 inches of snow, especially in Otsego County. Now, the start time for this, once again, is between 4 and 6 p.m. more south of our area, 6 to 8 p.m. more widespread for the Mohawk Valley and further north, and then finally 8 to 10 p.m. reaching those higher elevations up near Old Forge. And once again, this is not an all-day event for Sunday, so if you do have plans for Sunday morning, you should be fine. Now, on our Skycast for today, still looking at mostly quiet weather, a peak of sunshine in the Mohawk Valley, temperatures still in the lower 30s. By tonight, still quiet weather, mostly cloudy skies, and similar story for tomorrow. Looking ahead towards tomorrow morning, temperatures in the lower 20s by 9 and 10 a.m. Still looking at warmer temperatures, but take a look at this right here. As the snow starts to arrive, still looking at rain. Temperatures still above freezing in the Mohawk Valley, so that's why totals in the Mohawk Valley would be on the lower side. It eventually turns to all snow, and the heavier snow still looks to be mainly south of our area, but we'll keep you posted if this moves either north or south as we head into tonight as well as tomorrow. So for today, high of 33 degrees, mostly cloudy skies. Tonight, cooling down into the mid to lower 20s with cool and quiet conditions. Our 7-day forecast, unsettled weather for the near future, not only for Sunday and Monday, but as well as Wednesday with another wintry mix before lingering snow showers return for Thursday and Friday. And our trivia question, who is SNL's longest running cast member? And I'll give you a hint if you want.
Go.
All right, he's currently, well, I gave away one. He is currently still
Keenan.
Yeah.
B.
I said he. I said he and gave it away immediately. So yeah,
Just like that. Thank you very much.
yeah.
I appreciate
Kenan
it.
Thompson to 20 seasons.
You don't have a good poker face. Thank you so much, Eric. January is firefighting.
Thank you for joining us. Here's what's making news tonight in your neighborhood. We have another round of messy weather on the way starting late tomorrow. So let's head right over to meteorologist Eric Gage at the Weather Center for the latest. And Eric, you were just mentioning to me, we now have a couple scenarios setting up for this storm.
Yes, that's right. New information has come in, and it's the way we track the snowfall forecast, at least for now, is that there's multiple forecast models, and at this point, they're both going on either ends of the spectrum. So we have one side that's going further south, one that's actually going right over our area. So for right now, we are still under a winter weather advisory for most of our area. In fact, southern Oneida County, southern Herkimer County, all of Otsego County, all of Shenango, as well as areas in Fulton, Montgomery County, all under winter weather advisories. This is for tomorrow evening into Monday morning. So for those of you who have plans tomorrow morning, you should be fine. If you're heading to church, if you're doing grocery shopping, you should be fine for the morning. Live look at Yorkville Battery, Storm Tracker 2, Doppler radar. Right now, quiet conditions, a few lingering light flurries coming to an end by tomorrow morning. And again, quiet and cool weather continue for tonight. Current temperature 31 in Westmoreland, at 22 in Big Moose, 29 in Whitesboro. Southern Valley's temperatures still hovering in the mid to upper 20s, 28 in Cooperstown, 24 in Skenevis, and at 28 in Sherburne. And for tonight, still temperatures are hovering in the mid to lower 20s. And again, we are still looking at what to expect in terms of snowfall for tomorrow. Have more updates on what to expect for that coming up. Back to you, Ben.
Thank you very much, Eric. New tonight.
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good evening and welcome back. It's been a quiet day weather-wise across central New York, but that will start to change by tomorrow. Now, it's only for tomorrow evening, so once again, if you do have any plans for tomorrow morning and early tomorrow afternoon, you should be fine. Let's take a live look outside our Utica National camera overlooking Main Street in Cooperstown. Still a beautiful sight with a dusting of snow in some parts of the area, but still, once again, relatively quiet weather. Taking a live look at the Yorkville Battery, Storm Tracker 2, Doppler radar. The very weak lake effect snow showers that moved into our area is coming to an end, and by tomorrow morning, we should be remaining mostly dry at least until tomorrow evening, and that is when the snow arrives. And speaking of snow, still since yesterday, we haven't changed our totals at this point. 1 to 3 inches, generally speaking, in Utica, Rome, even a little bit higher on the higher end in the North Country, Boonville, Little Falls as well. The biggest change in the forecast, at least for tonight, is in the Cooperstown, Oneonta area, the 3 to 5 inch range in Otsego County. Now, for right now, still things are looking relatively consistent with the amounts, but this all depends on the track of the system. Now, the timing, first off, still hasn't really changed. 4 to 6 p.m. in the Southern Valley, 6 to 8 p.m. in the Mohawk Valley, and then 8 to 10 p.m. In the North Country. This is for tomorrow, so still most of the day is looking to remain mostly dry, at least until 4 p.m. Now, the change right now, along with this too, is the ice possibility. Now, the low pressure moving a little bit closer to the north. What that means is Oneonta, the very southern tip of Cooperstown and southern Otsego County, I-88, could see some small ice accumulation along with that snow, but for right now, this is trending on the unlikely side, but I just want to put that out there just as a heads up. Now, the new information we have tonight is going to be these two scenarios. Now, this is the first scenario, which is the most likely, is the snow band, the heaviest part of the snow band, is going to be directly over the Catskills, even the part of Otsego and Shenango County. But models are still thinking of a second scenario where this shifts to the south, meaning that accumulations in the Mohawk Valley in the central New York area, especially south of Mohawk Valley in Otsego County, they could be seeing snowfall totals right around 1 to 2 inches. So this all depends on this band position. If this band moves further south, not looking at a lot of snow. If it continues to stay further north, looking at snow totals on the higher end between 3 to 5 inches with those higher elevations, it's seeing up of 5 inches or more. Now, on our Skycast for tonight, still looking at relatively quiet conditions, temperatures in the lower to mid-20s. Starting out tomorrow morning, still looking dry, mostly cloudy skies. By tomorrow afternoon, Could see a peak of sunshine moving in before the snow arrives. Now by 4 p.m. tomorrow, still seeing a possibility of some rain starting out in the Mohawk Valley before it starts to turn to snow. And then more widespread snow arrives by tomorrow night into early Monday morning. And once again, that heaviest snow band is still not looking to be totally predictable. So for right now, still, we are looking at the highest snow accumulations generally south of the Mohawk Valley, with that snow band being the biggest factor. We'll have updates tomorrow at 9 a.m. With the latest info as we do get more information overnight tonight. So for tonight, low of 26 degrees, cool and quiet. Tomorrow the snow arrives, but only in the evening, a high of 38 degrees, especially in the valley. Our 7-day forecast, pretty busy weather for the most part. Lingering light lake effect for Tuesday. A wintry mix again Wednesday, lingering into Thursday with snow showers. Additional lake effect Friday, and return to rain and snow again as we wrap up the week.